So apparently there was going to be a Michael Keaton solo Batman film, and that was going to be a Batman Beyond movie. Now, I do apologize that this isn't my usual setup, but I'm just going to make this quick video to give you guys my thoughts on canceling a Batman Beyond movie. Now, I'm not going to go too much in details, so if you want to go into researching as to what exactly were the details on this, then I would recommend you do your own research. It's online. But to kind of quickly sum up, basically, there was going to be a Michael Keaton solo Batman movie, and it was going to be Batman Beyond. Now, if you're familiar with the Batman Beyond story, it's basically when Bruce Wayne is much older, far beyond older. It's the future. There's flying cars, there's nicer skyscrapers, the traditional future storylines. And, of course, there needs to be a new Batman, and Terry McGinnis takes up that mantle. And, of course, that is Batman Beyond kind of quickly summed up. But that's not what we're here to talk about. I'm just going to give you guys my quick thoughts on this. And I'm going to say this. I like the Batman Beyond storyline. I really like it. It's not in my favorite Batman Beyond, or it's not my favorite Batman stories. The Long Halloween, The Dark Knight Returns. There's far more Batman stories that I like. So I've never been like the biggest fan, but I've always said that I think Michael Keaton would honestly perfectly fit a role as Bruce Wayne in that. I mean, just look at him. Just look at the hair, his face, everything just gives me that older Bruce Wayne vibe. And I really like Batman 89. It's not my favorite Batman film, not by any, like, it's not even close. Like, I prefer Pattinson's Batman. I prefer Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, Batman vs. Superman, of course. Like, I love Batman 89, but it's not in my favorites. But I still liked him. And I'm like, hey, if you're going to do Keaton, I feel like it's nicer to do a Batman 89. Now, one thing that this did give me hope of is I wouldn't have minded this movie, but it did give me hope that at least they weren't just going to have Batgirl. Because one of my issues with Batgirl is it felt like they were just doing Batman Beyond, but with Batgirl. And I don't like when they do that. I'm like, hey, if you're going to do something that's a direct copy of a storyline, then why not just go more accurate to the storyline? Now, I don't believe in going 1000% comic accurate. I believe in serving the story. And if serving the story means changing things from the comics, I'm 1000% on board. But I was kind of like, I mean, I don't know why just make Batgirl. I mean, like, why do we have to make her a lot like Batman Beyond? But I'm actually fine with them canceling this movie. And the reason why is because I just don't think DC is in a current position where they need to be making these off-world movies. And look, at the end of the day, I believe you got to make good movies. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how connected your universe is as long as you make good movies. But the thing is, DC has been so focused on building a universe that it just feels weird having these separate things. Now, I'm fine with the Batman doing separate interconnective things on the Reevesverse or whatever we want to call it. And I'm fine with that. And I also like that they're doing Joker, but I feel like you also got to limit. Like, we can't be doing too much, because if you are truly going to go with the cinematic universe, you also have to be able to plan out things within that universe. You got to be able to connect things. And the more and more you make these off-world, else-world stories, it confuses the consumer. The general audience is no longer going to think, oh, wait, is this connected? Is this not? And at the end of the day, typically they're not going to go just for a connected universe. But if you want long-term success, you're going to want that. There's a reason why a lot of Marvel fans went to go watch Shang-Chi or Ant-Man and the Wasp, movies that traditionally they wouldn't watch if it wasn't connected to a larger universe. But while I like the story and I think Michael Keaton fits it perfectly, I just don't think right now was the time. Right now, DC needs, creativity. Right now, DC needs a universe. Right now, DC needs to show us what is in store for the future. And Batman Beyond, to me, is a story you don't do like that, To me, Batman Beyond is a story you do eventually later on down the line. Not now, but in the future. Maybe once your DC universe has wrapped up its storyline with Batman, maybe then you could do that. Heck, you could even do that with Ben Affleck 10 years from now. And I just don't think right now was the best time. So I'm 1000% on board with the fact that they cancel it. Now, the thing is, I'm now wondering is Michael Keaton even going to stay after The Flash? Of course, you had Batgirl, where he was going to be a side character in that movie. Of course, that got scrapped. Apparently, there was supposed to be some post-credit scene where he showed up in Aquaman 2. That got scrapped. And now his Batman Beyond movie got scrapped. And I also wonder who's going to play Terry McGinnis. I don't think they ever got somebody casted, but I do wonder who was going to play Terry McGinnis. Overall, I mean, like, I won't deny, if James Gunn right now was to announce Batman Beyond, I'd 1000% be there day one. But if James Gunn was to personally call me and say, hey, Isaac, what decision do you prefer we go with? I'd probably tell him, hey, I'm sorry, but I think right now it's best to not tackle that story. Right now, what you should do is try building a DC universe. and see where it lands. But anyways, those are my thoughts. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Y'all let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think about what I had to say? Do you agree, disagree? Do you think there should be a Batman Beyond movie right now? Whatever it is, let us know in the comment section down below, and I'll see y'all later. And also, be on the lookout for a video I'm going to be uploading within the next couple of days on why I think James Gunn should reboot the DC universe.